Hey, this will be a video chart on OWVI, One World Ventures Incorporated. Did this one a few days ago as I actually played this breakout here. I want to get it updated as I've still gotten more requests for it. And the other reason is just to kind of show how if you use charts properly, you can do pretty well, assuming you aren't greedy and stay disciplined. So all these lines you see are from the last time I did the video. And if you remember, talked about how this 004 was a key resistance level, and how it would probably be stubborn, but at the same time, if it was broke, it would probably produce a nice move. And then this red line here was our other resistance area, and kind of the one we wanted to watch. So yesterday, obviously the price gapped up some, and when it did break through this 004, as suspected, it made a nice little move here. So for the day traders and stuff out there, I'm sure they bought on this break and were scalping out on this way up. So congratulations to those. And by the end of the day, we got this candle here, and this isn't the best candle to see in the world because all it does is show that the price at one time was all green, and then this just represents selling. So today's action wasn't unexpected. This is what you would think to see after a candle like this. But the one thing I was waiting to see and curious what would happen is what would the volume be like? I mean, was it going to be a huge dumpage type volume, or is it just going to be more of what looked to be a profit taking type volume? And today was definitely just a profit taking type thing. If you look down here, just very clearly much smaller than what we had on this big day and this big day. So that tells me that yes, the price came down some more, but the key support levels held, and with the lower volume, it just simply profit taking people, locking in some final profits, or maybe just kind of wanting to move on. Whatever it wasn't anything important. Had we gotten a big red volume day like this again, that'd be a different story. But that wasn't the case. Just a real small volume bar there. So it's not like there's any sort of huge dumping or anything like that going on. Now, in terms of support, like I said, things held up very strong and acted the way you would want to see it. If you remember, the last time I did the video, I mapped out this support level here, and I based that off of these lows over here at 0.0032, and the power of charts right there. Price came down, bounced right off it. I haven't touched these, I haven't moved these lines. This is exactly what it looked like the last time I did it. So this was a good job of this 0.0032 area holding up as support and showing that the bulls, did have some strength down there. Also, just to recap real quick, I also had this support, and if you remember, this is more the key one. So technically, the price could come down here, and ideally, this is where you want it to. You don't want it to drop below that. If it can manage to just stay above it, do some consolidating, we'd be putting in higher lows, and that would be, best case for the daily chart, in which we'd hopefully, see a price get launched back up there. But overall, I'm sure some people are kind of bummed because nobody ever likes red days. But at the same time, when you have support levels holding up and then you have, lower volume, it's not anything too negative. I mean, it could be a lot worse. And like I said, as long as this level can hold strong, you'll be putting in higher lows. And am I saying it's going to go down here? No, that's not what I'm saying. But if it does, this would be the ideal area where you'd want it to stop going down and see the bulls really dig in and, put a stop to any downwards movement. Resistance-wise, same as usual. We still have this 004 area. You can see today the price tried to go back up but got knocked back down by it. And then we also have this area of resistance up here. So really nothing to update on the resistance front, as these still do remain as levels where the bulls need to work on getting some closes above them. So if there are any other questions on the chart, please shoot me a message and I'll do my best to help you out. I'd also encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you have not yet, if you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook, and with your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from big boards down to penny stocks. So there's a good variety, something for everybody. And best part is everything's free, no strings attached, so it's worth at least signing up and giving it a try. One more time, this was OWVI. Thanks for listening.